Hey, you found our YouTube channel all queued up. I'm Greg Dietz, and with me always is Maya Don Fisher. Hey, Maya, can you tell the fine folks what we do here?
Sure, Greg. What we do here is we review movies and TV shows that are exclusive to streaming services, such as Disney Plus, HBO Max, Netflix, Amazon's Prime Video, Hulu, and others. Then, Greg and I have a discussion and break down what we liked or didn't like about the show or movie we watched, and we let you, the listener, know if it's worth investing your time in.
You can listen to our fine podcast on any streaming service of your choice. You can listen to our podcast and other fine podcasts on the Nerdvana Network. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way out, and we'll see you next time.
Take care, everybody.
I'm Seth freaking Rollins, baby. I'm gonna steal the show. I'm gonna stomp Riddle's head into that mat one more time and show him once and for all who the man around here really is.
Well, Seth, I'm gonna prove to you that there's only one man in your marriage, and that's Becky, bro.
Talk about my family, man. Let's talk about your family. Oh, wait, you ain't got one because your wife divorced you and took your kids and they don't want to see your anymore, huh?
What did you just say?
Yeah, you heard me.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm here. Come find me.
Dude, you don't get. I'm not gonna beat you up. I'm gonna you up, bro. Where the are you?
All right,
where are you?
Come find me.
Where are you? Dude, you don't get. I'm gonna smash your face in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Keep playing games, bro. Keep playing games. I'm gonna you up.
Welcome back, Wrestling Junkies, to another brand spanking new episode coming to you from Under the Apron. I am your host, Ernie, going solo this weekend. We have a full weekend full of wrestling content. First, with the Clash of the Castle pay-per-view that is coming up Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Central. If you missed it, I'll have the full results soon. And then on Sunday night, we have AEW All Out in Chicago. And we'll be talking about both cards and giving you my predictions on who I think is going to take home the win. So, let's talk about the big elephant in the room. As you all heard at the top of the show, Seth Rollins and Riddle got into it pretty hard on Monday night. I heard a beep and immediately looked up from my phone to pay attention to what was happening. Like, I really just didn't care for a while. I for sure saw it. I was imagining it. I had to rewind it and watch it again. Like, wait, what did he just say? What? I was like, again, because sheesh. It's not the Attitude Era. It's not the Ruthless Aggression era either. It's the Triple H Attitude Era, I guess you could say. The Attitude Era. We could go with the Attitude Era, right? So let's talk about that for a few. Ever since he took over, Trips has been making moves. My boy got Dakota Kai to come back, Io Sky to move to the main roster, and Bayley came back at SummerSlam. And she had pitched to stay with Vince, and he denied it. So, you can't get Vince to go sign off on that. You go for Daddy Trip. So, what did Daddy Trip do? Let's do that stable, he said. Triple H says, like, no, Vince, you're no longer working here. Good luck in your future endeavors. So, what did he do? He brought back Karrion Kross, set his sights on Drew McIntyre, and not only that, he brought back Scarlett Bordeaux. We don't. Oh, I'm so glad we don't have the. I think what was it? I don't even know what it was. He just had like some weird ass fetish with what was that tag team's name? I already forgot. Smash, Axel, and Crush. See, I already forgot. Demolition. Yes, Demolition. He has some weird fetish with Demolition thing going with the black trunks. I just think it was brown. It was like some some form of post-apocalyptic style. I don't know what's been thinking, but thank God that's over with. I'm so done with that. So he sets his sights on Drew McIntyre and basically told Roman Reigns his time is ticking. Tick tock, tick tock. Scarlett Bordeaux did the whole here's the clock. His days are numbered, man. Who else came back? It was Hit Row came back also. Hit Row. I was like, oh shit. I don't know. Forgot who was. Yeah. It'll come back to me soon. The reason I didn't mention them at first, Hit Row. But it's not the same without the mouthpiece, and that mouthpiece is in AEW, and you know who that mouthpiece is? Swerve. So, yeah, I don't think we should. It ain't the same. But speaking of Roman Reigns' time ticking, if y'all caught that comment he made a few weeks ago back against Austin Theory, yes, I did call him Austin Theory. Let's normalize calling them by their full names again. If you look up Theory on Google, you won't even get WWE. You'll get some explanation for Theory, what Theory is. So, go back to Austin Theory. We're gonna call him Austin Theory from now on. And Roman said, "Daddy's gone. He's no longer here." Everybody in the crowd went off on him. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Yeah, it was fun. It was funny. I loved it. You get the explanation. Let's see who else came back. My heart, my heart, my rebel heart. Oh, the biggest pop I've heard from the internet wrestling community. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling is back. And with that, we get the word wrestling back in the vocabulary of WWE again. No more entertainment. We're done with entertainment. The entertainment era is gone. We get wrestling again. We also get Kevin Owens, the prize fighter. So hopefully in the next few months, Ezekiel grows his beard again, and we get the return of his brother Elias. Come on. Another possible return that's rumored already is Braun Strowman, although I won't believe it till I see it happen on the show. It's hearsay. Hearsay. Again, it's a pretty good month for Triple H likes to say it. Again, it's a pretty good month for, as Triple H likes to say it, the business. Wrestling is back in full form in WWE, and shit hit the fan recently in AEW. Well, we'll talk about that in a few. Let's talk about the card for this Saturday. Let's talk about Clash at the Castle, taking place in Cardiff, Wales. It will be the first WWE UK Stadium show since the 1992 SummerSlam, which was held in Wembley Stadium in London. Alright, let's start with Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka versus Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. This team looks freaking awesome. The team of Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Hell yeah, I'm rooting for them. I'm definitely rooting for Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. I've been a big fan of Dakota Kai since NXT days. That kick that she does. Io Sky is just a genius in the sky, sure. And Bayley is just a role model, man. It's like, yeah. 3 of my favorites, and then 3 of my other favorites: Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, of course. Can't count her out, and Asuka, which is just a mean girl. Love that. But I'm going for the underdogs here. Like, I really wish they'd push them. Like, push that stable. Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Up next, Edge and Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Edge obviously has some animosity towards Damian Priest and Finn Balor for kicking him out of his own group that he created, that he started. What? Are they still called Judgment? I haven't watched in a few weeks. Are they still called Judgment Day? Why? Damian Priest looks like a R&B version of The Undertaker. If Undertaker is evil, then Damian Priest is the guy with the R&B look. Finn Balor is just there for, I guess, shits and giggles. I don't know why he put in that position. Edge and Rey Mysterio is a tag team that works out really well, but I'm gonna say it. Edge's numbers are dwindling down, man. It could be time for retirement, like for a real, actual retirement. But if he doesn't get the win, I'm just saying. But I'm going with Finn Balor and Damian Priest only because I have this feeling that Dominic, Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic Mysterio, is gonna turn on Edge and Rey and join this little faction that's going on over there. Sure, why not? It seems promising. It seems like that's what they're going for. Sure, why not? Oh, dude.
Well, boys, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned headbanger.
Intercontinental Championship, Gunther versus Sheamus. Oh, freaking hell. Yeah, I'm gonna need like a minute when I'm watching this match, cause as Sheamus says, it's gonna be
Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger.
Love what they did with Sheamus and Gunther last Friday night. Them two just staring at each other while Butch and Ludwig went at it. Butch looked like a rabid dog trying to fight Ludwig off, and then they finally get on the floor or get on the mat, and like they're both down. But Gunther holds off Ludwig and Sheamus holds off his Butch, and they're just like, all right, boy, settle down. It's like, whoa, what the hell is that? It could, this match, man, it's gonna be awesome. I swear, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be one of those you should have watched that. This is gonna like steal the show for real. To me, it's gonna steal the show. Up next, SmackDown Women's Championship, Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler. Oh wait, who do I think is gonna win? Freaking, of course, Gunther. But it'd be great if Sheamus just went in there and just like destroyed Gunther. Like almost had it. It was like, I'm waiting for that second coming of that undefeated streak that Gunther had with the UK Championship. What, 2.5 years? Just the same way that Roman Reigns is having it right now. Like, let's do that with the Intercontinental Championship. Let's see what happens there. Have the Intercontinental Championship for like a full year. Beat Honky Tonk Man's streak, and just keep it going after that. Let's see how long it takes for him to like, alright, I'm cashing in my Intercontinental Championship for the Heavyweight Championship. I want Roman Reigns. That is to say, Roman Reigns continues to be the champion at the time still. Acknowledge that. Alright. SmackDown Women's Championship. Of course, I said Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler. Liv Morgan's the champion at the moment. For some unknown reason, I guess, she beat out what was her name? Ronda Rousey. Of course, Ronda Rousey. For some unknown reason, she beat out Ronda Rousey twice. The first time she cashed in, the second time she was tapping out as she pinned Ronda Rousey. So they gave the win to Liv Morgan. And then the next Friday night, the crowd went off on her saying, "You tapped out." So, it wasn't a heel turn. It was just like, call it like they see it type of thing. Liv Morgan tapped out, but she still won. Now she's going up against Shayna Baszler. Like, what did Liv Morgan do to deserve Shayna Baszler, dude? Damn. Shayna Baszler, if you don't know, is the same as Ronda Rousey, but she is ruthless. She'll work the legs, the arms, the shoulder, the elbow, step on your freaking arm and all this, and she'll go off on you. She could go off on this match, and I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for that match. Call it right now. I'm gonna say Liv Morgan's short title reign comes to an end here. Shayna Baszler wins, and then we're off to the races for Shayna Baszler versus Ronda Rousey, which everyone's been dying to see it. Unless it's a teaser and they like tease you up until Royal Rumble, and then we get the WrestleMania match. That would be awesome to see Shayna Baszler with Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania. Hell yeah. Next match. What you all heard at the top of the show. Matt Riddle, as they call him, but I'm calling him. We're normalizing full names again. So we're doing Matt Riddle versus Seth Rollins, who like apparently didn't like what Seth Rollins had to say about his family, so he went off. Hey, if you can't handle that shit, don't say it to him either. You know, you're just talking shit about the man. You like the man, big, you runs in the family. And then he goes, "What'd you say, bro? What'd you say?" Typical freaking bully situation. Hey, Riddle had what's coming for him, and Seth Rollins like, "Oh yeah, you got something to say, little buddy? Oh yeah, let's talk about your family and the way that your wife and kids left you. How about that? Let's talk about that." Which got under Riddle's skin. It was awesome. Should I play it again? I should play it again. Just for shits and giggles. Let's play it again. Right? No, damn it, I just love that. Oh, Riddle, you freaking fool. I'm calling it right now. Seth Rollins wins it. And what is this, like, was he even at SummerSlam? And right before that, what, Cody Rhodes thing? Yeah, I need Seth Rollins to have a win here. So hopefully that happens. Finally, the main event of the night, the WWE Universal Championship is on the line. The reigning, defending, 732 days as champion. That is exactly around the 200, wow, around the 2-year mark. Roman Reigns as champion versus Drew McIntyre. Roman Reigns is in the top 10 now. Who spot did he take out? He took out Hulk Hogan's spot. Hulk Hogan's number 11 now. 364 days. Sorry, Hulk, you're out of there. But he's crammed in between Pedro Morales, who's at 1,027 days, and CM Punk, who is at 434 days. So basically, CM Punk's reign doesn't. We don't care about CM Punk's reign anymore here. Number 6 is now Roman Reigns with that 730. What was it? 732 day spot as of Saturday. 732 days since he hasn't lost it, and like I don't think he's gonna lose it here either. Yeah, Drew McIntyre. Just because they're at the castle, come on. Like what? If it does happen, Theory comes in, cashes in, but doesn't win it. I don't care what they say. Theory, if Theory's gonna come in and cash in either way, regardless. But I'm calling it. Roman Reigns wins it. That's my guy. You gotta acknowledge the tribal chief. If you don't acknowledge the tribal chief, why are you listening to the show? Huh? Hey, I'm kidding. Pointing my finger in the air. My ones. We the ones. Acknowledge Roman Reigns as your tribal chief. And 732 days WWE Universal Champion. Hell yeah, that's my take on it. I'm going with that. All right, let's go with a little break here. When we come back, we're gonna do AEW All Out Chicago. We're gonna do predictions for that, and let's see what's going on there. But for now, those were my predictions for Clash of the Castle. Tomorrow night, tomorrow afternoon, whenever you decide to watch it on Peacock, it's there. It's on the Peacock network. It'll be there. But hopefully, all my predictions come true. If not, nothing's gonna happen. But either way, I'll get back to you guys on another episode, probably in the results episode. We'll see how that goes. Up to the next.
Hello, I'm Andy Martinez, host of Ride With Me, the Flat Tire podcast. I was given the idea from an uncle to start a podcast about the events that have occurred in my life. I was born into a negative environment and grew up being a shitty person. During my early 20s, I hooked up with an individual that was just as negative as my upbringing, that I thought it was normal, until it wasn't. In my mid-20s, karma came knocking on my door, and I started losing everything: my apartment, my car, my license, my freedom, and even almost my life. Depression hit hard. It wasn't until my kids were born that I realized that I had a purpose to live. So in 2010, I eliminated any and all negative people, baby's mama, friends, and even family. I was told that I beat the odds, so I share my stories to give hope to people that they too can beat the odds. Now I ride with friends, get it, ride with me, and share their stories on how they turned a negative situation into a positive to live better lives. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Ernie. We're going to get to the next segment in a few, but first, I want to talk to you about Dark Fate Creations, a friend of mine's online business. Dark Fate Creations would like to invite you to a new and unique experience in candles and wax melts. They hand pour and create every single product using quality, clean, and safe ingredients. Their candles are filled with romantic wooden wicks and made with a coconut soy blend of waxes for a safer, cleaner, and longer burn. The designs are unique and beautiful, but more importantly, they smell absolutely amazing. And the variety of fragrances have something for everyone. Hand poured in Grass Valley, California. Check them out at darkfatecreations.com. I'll have the link in the show notes on Spotify. Enjoy! Welcome back to the show, everybody. This is Ernie, still coming to you from Under the Apron. We just finished off our Clash of the Castle WWE predictions. We're moving on along to the Sunday pay-per-view, which is AEW All Out in Chicago. Hell yeah, can't wait. In the pre-show, first match. Does this even count as a match? Alright, we'll have to see. All Out. It's called All Out 0 Hour Pre-Show. Eddie Kingston versus Tomohiro Ishii. I'm gonna call it for Eddie Kingston, man. He needs this match. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with the guy? Why is he in the pre-show? Why not in the... Okay. Cool, I guess. Alright, so Eddie Kingston drew the shorter straw, I guess. So he gets to be in the pre-show. Meanwhile, the first match, possibly first match of the night, the FTW Championship. Cole Hand, Angela Parker of the Jericho Appreciation Society. Y'all know him, that guy. He gets to take a shot at the FTW Championship, and who's the FTW champion at the moment? That'd be WWE legend himself, Taz's son, Hook, Standing Hook. I might have missed. I know I did have missed a lot of freaking content in a while back, but Hook as the FTW Championship, I can see it. I can definitely see it. Hold on to his father's belt. Like, hey, Dad, look at me. Am I making you proud yet? That was a song, wasn't it? I'm gonna say Hook, obviously. Like, this guy would never lose it in my mind. The next match, the All Atlantic Championship, Pac champion versus Kip Sabian. The All Atlantic, same as the Intercontinental Championship, but different countries, I guess. So really, I have no idea why they gave them another belt. Why not just go after a belt that's out there now? But sure, why not? I'm gonna say Pac again. It's like, he doesn't need to lose this belt. This belt was made specifically for him to be there. Yes. Let's just move along, shall we? The Casino Ladder match for a future shot at the AEW World Championship. We all know it as just the briefcase in the air. Ooh, we all get that. Your competitors are Claudio Castagnoli, awesome, versus Wheeler Yuta, yes, versus Ray Phoenix, freaking yeah, versus Penta Zero Miedo, yes, versus Rush, wow, versus Andrade, versus Dante Martin, versus an unknown opponent, but we all know as the Joker, which is always the surprise entrance. Can't wait to can't wait to see who that's gonna be. But people are saying it might be the return of Samoa Joe. It might be MJF. Who knows? Nobody knows. The return of MJF in this type of match. He gets a shot at the AEW World Championship, and he does it. And then imagine that and be like, hey, Wardlow, look what I got now. Hell yeah. But there's that. I don't think it's MJF. It's gonna be somebody else. Claudio Castagnoli. I love saying that. I love that he has his name back. I love that he talks on the mic again. He can talk. The man can talk. Come on. You guys ruined his career in WWE. I actually thought he was gonna be main event material in his last, before he got released, but apparently not. He's still there. He was doing nothing there. Cesaro was just like, hey, I'm glad he's there. Hopefully he meets up with Jake Hager and they can do like, we the people. That'd be fun to see. Next match is FTR and Wardlow versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Guns. What the hell? When did these guys come back? Hey, I told you I haven't seen any fucking wrestling in a while. So, just reading the names here on the side, just looking at the Motor City Machine Guns. What's Kip Sabian's other doppelganger, or John Moxley's doppelganger? John Moxley, Kip Sabian, and Chris Sabin. Yes, Chris Sabin. I'm freaking drew a blank there. But Chris Sabin. Oh my god. Chris Sabin. See, because I'm saying Kip Sabian. Wow, that's really weird. Like, I've never seen Kip Sabian and Chris Sabin in the same room before. And then you have John Moxley. Like, those three, like, put them in the same room and like, oh, hey, don't you guys look like each other? So weird. And Google that shit. Like, I can see all three of them right there. Like, what? Kip Sabian, Chris Sabin, and John Moxley. There you go. Motor City Machine Guns, of course, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin from back in the TNA days, back in the Impact days. Greatest, awesome talk. Not the greatest, but an awesome tag team. I used to love them. But then, just like, it just got, I don't know. They haven't been around enough for me to like. They've been around, but it's just kind of like, hey, I haven't watched them in a while. So they've been around since 2006. TNA, Total Nonstop Action, now known as Impact Wrestling. They're currently signed to Impact Wrestling, where they are two-time Impact World Tag Team Champions. Look at that. Wow. Didn't even know that. Didn't even know they came back, but alright, cool. I guess we're doing that. I'm gonna go with FTR and Wardlow. You can't lose. You can't. Wardlow can't. Come on. FTR and Wardlow. They got my vote. They're definitely taking out the trash. Jay Lethal gets pinned. I don't think the Motor City Machine Guns will get pinned this early in their career in AEW, unless it's by FTR, and FTR gets we're the greatest tag team in the world, yeah. Alright, next match. Possibly what my favorite match is going to be. Possibly. If I get to watch this match, yes. Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage, who for months been coming out with Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. And, like, he finally betrayed Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Well, he betrayed Jungle Boy. He didn't betray Luchasaurus, but he betrayed Jungle Boy after losing the tag titles. And Christian Cage is just like held out his grudge because he took him out of a battle royal freaking months ago. So Christian Cage said, "You know what? Me, I'm doing it." And he played the long game. I really love it. I really enjoy it. Next few weeks, it was a freaking savage move. MJF had been gone for a while now, so they needed a savage promo guy. So Christian Cage filled in the part. You guys are not gonna like this. If you're a fan of Beverly Hills 90210 and what was his name? His dad's name, Luke Perry. Yeah. So if you were a fan of Luke Perry, you're not gonna like this part. The next few weeks, it wasn't even that at first. When Christian Cage betrayed Jungle Boy, what's his name? Jungle Boy's, known as Jack Perry, Jungle Boy's mom, Rachel Sharp, and his sister, Sophie Perry, they were both at ringside watching, and they're just like, oh my god, hey, it's like, cheering for their kid, for their treasure. So he did that. Christian Cage did the whole betrayal thing, and then he walked out of the ring and looked at both of them in their faces and told them, your fucking son is an asshole. He's a dick. He's a fucking douchebag. Fuck you and your son. And freaking Rachel Sharp and Sophie Perry were just like besides themselves. It's like, oh my god, fuck you, you're an asshole. I can't believe you did that. A couple weeks, probably a few days later, at the next Wednesday show, or a week later, I don't know, one of those, Christian comes out with the most, oh my god, savage promo ever.
Listen, I was only giving Jungle Boy's mom the chance to apologize to me for giving birth to Jungle Boy, and she instead fled me off. But here's the thing. Here's why I think she's really mad. I think she saw her knight in shining armor go off into the sunset. I think she was a little sweet on Christian Cage, if you know what I mean. I think she wanted me to be Jungle Boy's father. And here's the thing, I know Jungle Boy, he looked at me like a father figure. He sure did. But here's the thing, Jungle Boy, I never wanted to be your father. I never wanted to be your father figure. You have a father, but your father's dead.
Damn.
And that's probably a good thing, Jungle Boy, because he would be embarrassed and ashamed to see how you turned out. He'd be embarrassed and ashamed to see you crumpled up like a ball at my feet, refusing to get up and fight back.
And the way he says it is like, oh my god, it's so cringe. How could you say that? But it got everybody riled up, and it just reminded me of it gave me vibes of when Randy Orton told Rey Mysterio that Eddie's not in heaven, Eddie's in hell. If you don't know who Eddie is, Eddie Guerrero, my favorite fucking wrestler of all time. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time, Eddie Guerrero. Like, it gave me vibes of Randy Orton telling Rey Mysterio's face, like, Eddie's not here, man. Eddie's gone. Eddie's in heaven. Or Eddie's not in heaven. He said, Eddie's not in heaven? No. Eddie's in hell. And oh my god. That was the first time I've seen the crowd wanting to fucking kill somebody besides every other story that you've heard on Dark Side of the Ring, where all these wrestlers were rude to their fans back in the day. And that was the first time I ever seen somebody like throw stuff at Randy Orton. Like, you're an asshole and shit. And if I was there, I would have wanted to freaking jump over the barricade also. That was fucking rude as hell, the way he said that. But Christian Cage says it as to who's going to win this match. Jungle Boy deserves it. He went through a lot of shit with Christian Cage. Yeah, Christian Cage has been getting my boy, God. Christian Cage has been doing the voice work, the promo work. Jungle Boy is Jungle Boy. You're gonna get an awesome match out of this match. So I can't wait. Up next, Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Ricky Starks has turned face, and Powerhouse Hobbs still a fucking heel. But I don't care about this match. It's just like a startup for Ricky Starks as a face. Like, just get rid of Powerhouse Hobbs, move on. Ricky Starks wins, and Powerhouse continues to be a douchebag. Continues to be a part of the Taz's group, I guess, with Hook and all them. But we'll see. Up next, Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. Man, how many more matches do we have left? Anyway, Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. Lately, these two they've been holding it down for wrestling. Chris Jericho, of course, likes to call it entertainment. One of his people, Danny Garcia, had a match against Bryan Danielson. They had a freaking awesome wrestling match. Danny Garcia calls Bryan Danielson his hero. So Chris Jericho comes in the ring and starts beating up at Bryan Danielson, but Danny Garcia says, no, stop it, don't do it, pushed him out of the way, all that stuff. Next week, you see Chris Jericho come out and defends an apology from Danny Garcia. Didn't really watch it, who cares? But Danny Garcia comes out and says, sorry, Chris Jericho. You got the crowd chanting, you're a wrestler, you're a wrestler. He's a wrestler. Act like a wrestler. Don't act like entertainment. Entertainment's all that is gone in WWE. Don't do the whole business dancing. So, again, he pushes Chris Jericho down. Bryan Danielson's just laughing because he's stirring the pot at this. He loves that what he's doing. So we're going to get an actual awesome wrestling match from Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. Can't wait for that. The TBS Championship, Athena versus Jade Cargill, who's undefeated still, green as hell, still undefeated. it gives the fans something to talk about for another week. Give it to Jade. Get the fans mad again. Get the TBS Championship. Leave the TBS Championship on Jade Cargill. Athena doesn't need that belt. Go for the other belt, the Women's Championship, the real Women's Championship. You don't need this. Jade Cargill is just there as a placeholder for a TBS Championship, but she still wins, all these fans I'm looking at in the groups and the groups that I see, they're just like, why does she continue to wrestle? My God, I can't. Type. I can't deal with this. Type. And as I say this, I'm in my own basement, so it's, ironic, right? Jade Cargill for the win. Not a problem. Let's do that. Up next, the AEW World Tag Team Championship is on the line. You got Swerve and Our Glory, Swerve Scott and Keith Lee, who are the champions at the moment. Don't know how that happened? Oh yeah, it was a few months ago. Was it? Was it? Hey, did anybody catch that? Was it when Christian Cage betrayed Jungle Boy? Okay, I guess so. Versus the acclaimed Matt Caster and Anthony Bowens, who are no longer a part of Billy Gunn's Ass Club. Ass Club, is that what they're called? The Ass Boys. They're no longer a part of that. They did a rap battle with them against them. So funny. I missed out on it, but I saw it on YouTube. I saw it online, so like I'm glad I didn't miss out on it. I'm glad Max Caster is getting recognition. I'm glad Anthony Bowens is getting the recognition. So now, like, if they win the championship belt here, would that mean like a double scissor celebration party on Wednesday? Scissor me! Oh boy, I apologize for saying that. Alright, next match. 4-way match to determine the AEW Interim Women's Championship. Why? Oh yeah, that's right. Thunder Rosa had to vacate the belt because she had a back injury of some sort, I do believe. Sure, why not? I read somewhere that she got. No, it's somebody else that said it. Let me check. Alright, here it is. Conan thinks Thunder Rosa is being punished by AEW. She gave conflicting stories about her injury. Coming from WrestlingNews.co, during the latest Keeping It 100 podcast, Conan commented on Thunder Rosa's injury situation. Rosa says she has a back injury, but Conan said that she privately told him that she had a torn ACL. Busted Open Radio, Rosa said that she had trouble moving back because of her back injury. Conan talking about Thunder Rosa's injury. I actually asked her, I said, yo, why would you tell me that it's your knee when it's your back? She said, oh, I thought I told you it was my back. I go, no, you told me it was your effing knee. Why would you say that? It's either your knee or your back. There's no confusing it. That's like me telling you, yeah, I'm not going to show up because I have an eye infection. And then I go, no, what I really meant is my knee. The conspiracy guy in me felt like maybe, and I can be absolutely wrong, but that maybe for having problems backstage, they sat her down and said, say you're injured, but you can also be injured. So there you have it. Is it real? Is it not? We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. Maybe it's real. Who knows? Like, maybe, like he said, the conspiracy in him is saying, like, oh, maybe she got punished for what she's been saying or what she's been doing recently. Don't know. But the belt is on the line. The interim, basically the AEW interim women's champion. Thunder Rosa still holds is still champion. Same thing with the shit that they did with CM Punk and Jon Moxley, basically. Whatever. There's going to be a 4-way match to determine who that second place holder is. And the participants are Toni Storm versus Hikaru Shida versus Jamie Hayter versus Britt Baker. Frickin' hell, do I need to spell it out for you guys who should actually win this match? If it's not Britt Baker, I don't want it. Really. Like, Britt Baker needs to hold all the belts. Britt Baker is your champion here. I don't see Toni Storm as champion. I don't see Hikaru Shida as champion. I don't even see Jamie Hayter. Jamie Hayter is going to help out Britt Baker, whatever means necessary she can, to secure that she wins the championship. Then later on, we get another classic between Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa, and we get this awesome match. And it could be another awesome ladder match. It could be another awesome steel cage match. Who knows? But I want this to happen again. And finally, AEW World Championship, the real, because shit happened last week. AEW World Championship, CM Punk versus Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley is defending the AEW World Championship against CM Punk. And for those of you who saw it, or for those of you who didn't see it, Jon Moxley versus CM Punk happened last week for the, both belts on the line, and I guess whatever, interim, whatever hell. It just came out. And this match was freaking chaotic from start to finish. Oh my goodness. It was 3 minutes, dude. It was 3 minutes, guys. It really is just like the entire thing. I'm just sitting there like, what the hell just happened? What just happened? CM Punk and John Moxley, they just stare at each other for a good while. And then, oh man, CM Punk tries to throw a kick with his, and it doesn't even really matter anymore which leg he did it with. He tried to throw a roundhouse kick, missed it. It messed up his surgically repaired ankle, and yet 2 weeks later he's fighting again. So stupid. But he messed up all that, got hurt. 2 minutes later, John Moxley clean sweeps him, just kicks him, beats him around, does what John Moxley does. He's a champ. He freaking does his DDT move on him twice, pins him 1, 2, 3. Everybody in the freaking arena is just like, what the freaking hell just happened, dude? All that shit CM Punk was talking about, all that shit he was just saying, and then you have this? What? This is ridiculous. But the best part of that night came when, oh my goodness, Bobby Fish took to Twitter to tweet about this match, and he just went off. He just went all off on this. Like, what just happened? His first tweet was head kick, Excalibur round kick, really? And then he says there truly is no surgery to correct that kick. Oh, he's not, he wasn't done for like another 24 hours, man. He goes on to say, leave that head kicks to the professionals, it's better for all of us. Love the professor, the most educated feet in professional wrestling. I agree, sir. Like, I love CM Punk, but hey, you kind of dug your own grave with that one. That was on August 24th. August 25th, he goes off again. He's not done for the next few days. He just goes off the next day. This clip sets Muay Thai, kickboxing, MMA, and the act of striking in professional wrestling back 10, maybe 15 years. Proof being the pudding. Fight fans. He answered some fans' tweet saying, I need Red Dragon back ASAP. FTR needs a reality check. And then he posts a video of him kicking Kyle O'Reilly on his thigh. And he just says, watch the hip turn over. Rotation, if you don't have this yet, stop. It's not ready for public consumption. Put the reps in private. TV is not the place for some half-ass shit, homie. Because somebody had sent a picture of GIF of him doing the kick to Kyle O'Reilly. That's why he sent that. But he says, no one compares to you, Bob. And he's right, nobody compares to him. Again, there was another kick to the face to the Young Bucks, beautifully done. The Bobby Fish, Young Bucks, AEW Dynamite. And then Bobby Fish says, is it actually a head kick if I don't fall over throwing it? Shoot. Savage. I think he was done for that. After that, he just goes off. And then he posts the Bobby Fish Professional Wrestling Seminar, which is September 24th, 2022 at 1:30 p.m. from Black Label Pro. Professional Wrestling Seminar in Crown Point, Indiana. If you'd like to snag a limited spot, message or email this person. And then Bobby Fish retweets that with "Come learn a thing or two from the professor." Hey, you gotta learn a thing or two from him, right? And yeah, that was it. It's really, I can't. He really sold that off. It was really hilarious. And then here's more. There's more. And then we find out from dirt sheets. I don't even know. From rumors, I guess. Bobby Fish and AEW couldn't come to an agreement right now about a new contract. The door is not closed as far as coming to an agreement later, which basically means, like, hey Bobby, what you said about CM Punk is not right. We saw what you said on Twitter. I don't think there's gonna be room for you next year, man. So that's gonna be, oh my goodness, that's gonna be something. I wouldn't say Bobby Fish would come back. Right here, Raj Giri from @the_Raj_Giri on Twitter says, so Bobby Fish is now apparently a free agent per PWInsider.com. Even with Triple H in charge, I'm not sure that the grass is greener without the rest of the UE. It's not. We need Adam Cole, baby. We need Kyle O'Reilly. And if they need to go back, if they do go back, under Triple H in charge, hell yeah. Bobby Fish won't be renewing his contract with AEW. Triple H calling him right now. Bobby Fish has been removed from the AEW roster on their website, according to yesterday. Several in AEW have been told Bobby Fish's contract is not being renewed. So Fightful Select said it. So yeah, it's no longer a rumor. It's real now. So if he does go back, I wouldn't say bring him back as full time, or instead as a coach. That'd be fine, right? I would say as a coach, because that's what they're saying they want. Another thing here is, I'm already bringing out stuff as well. Might as well, right? And well, hey, I haven't even thought of who's gonna win this match. Are we still in the predictions? We're still in the predictions. So here's who I think is gonna win. Someone is gonna interfere in that match. I say it's Jon Moxley, of course. Jon Moxley wins again. And who but MJF. MJF returns. MJF returns and costs CM Punk the match and the championship. Again, we get that. We get another program between MJF and CM Punk, which is great. Great for business, good for business. I would love that, to see that. And finally, on the AEW news front, Malachi Black has asked for his release from AEW. What the hell? Well, what happened to your to your stable, man? Raj Giri is reporting that Malachi Black has asked for his release from AEW, but it was not granted. Oh shit. Giri said the following on Twitter: I heard an AEW star requested a release, and follow-up sources indicated it was Malachi Black. He reportedly has repeatedly shown concern about his mental health due to personal life and demoralization due to booking and handling of his character. There has been no public comment from AEW or Black on this story, but it's worth noting that Black is one of the names that Triple H pushed in NXT and WWE, has reportedly reached out to several AEW talents in recent weeks. Hey, Vince is gone, Triple H is running things, come back to us. Yeah, I'm sure that happened. Dave Meltzer reported the following in the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter about people who were contacted regarding the talent approached by WWE. As we noted last week, it was multiple people, generally the people who had worked with Paul Levesque in the past in NXT. Several told AEW, which led to legal letters sent to Levesque, Stephanie, and Nick Khan. There was at least one person who asked for his release, which hasn't been granted, and the person has a long time left on his deal. They said, no, you can't do that. You do that to us, but you can't do that. No, you can't do that no more. We do that to you. See, now that Vince is gone, they're just like, hey, can we come back? Yeah, sure, come on over. You can come back and play. So there it is. That was the AEW news, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. What else do we have? Nothing else. That is AEW All Out, Chicago. Jon Moxley for AEW Championship. I'll have the results on the next episode you hear. It's not going to be until probably Monday or Tuesday. I'll post it. But there you have it. That's all the time we have. That's all the stuff I have for you. Yeah. Let's go. That's all the time we have for you today. So, thank you for listening to the show and supporting us. Follow us on Twitter at apron_stories. That's apron stories with the underscore in the middle. Follow me on Twitter at $1 Million Geek. We will be live tweeting Clash at the Castle and all AEW All Out. So whatever funny tweet I can find, I'll save it and I'll share it here with y'all for the next time you get to hear me. We have fun with others as well. Listen to us on Spotify or Anchor.fm, totally free from Under the Apron. Thank you, Anchor, for sponsoring the show. Download the app or go to Anchor.fm and start your podcast today. Check us out on YouTube and smash that subscribe button. It is $1 Million Geek. And follow us on Instagram from Under the Apron for more wrestling content. That's the full saying. I don't know why I did that pause there, but it's from Under the Apron. Check us out on Instagram. For more awesome episodes of Like-Minded Podcast, go to the network I'm in. They're an awesome community. It is the Linktree, linktree.com/the Nirvana Network. I will have a link for you in the show notes. Everything that you heard here will be in the show notes. Send us a message of your favorite wrestling stories, either by email. It is from undertheapron@gmail.com, or scroll down some more and it's the Q&A. This week's question is, what are your predictions? Who are you excited to see at AEW All Out? Who are you excited to see at Clash of the Castle? What match are you excited about? And if you did watch it, let us know what match entertained you the most. What match were you looking forward to? All that stuff. That is it. Tune in next week and find out what kind of stories are hiding and swept as we broadcast from Under the Apron. See y'all later.